Welcome back to Silent Indian Trader. In yesterday's video, we discussed about the range that was there for both Bank Nifty and Nifty. I'll just draw those lines for your reference. Get it darker. So if you look at it, this was the range that we had drawn. This and this, right? So market, if you look at it, started from the point where yesterday's low and it couldn't break yesterday's closing price. That's a very important level. Uh, and then what happened was the previous day low again it retested. This was a dangerous zone. I hope you all waited for the candle to complete for before you made an entry. Otherwise, yes, there was a you would have hit your stop loss either here or somewhere in this region. You would have hit your stop loss. But yes, the bears are trying to pull it down, but I think bulls are trying to hold it for quite some time until it formed a new region over here. So it's formed a new region over here. The good thing is that market to fall out is not very easy. There is a new level. There's a level, the closing level of 17th May is there. So that would be a strong support for market when it starts tomorrow. But yeah, this morning the negativity was very high. So that's why I believe market was not able to go with the momentum with which it did yesterday, and it tried to remain the same range, except that it then broke and created a new range for itself. Let's look at before we get into Nifty chart. Let's look at how the option chain looks like. I'm on sensible now. Uh, if you look at it, the bearishness, the market got into a bearish mode that showed the sell-off and Nifty towards the end of the day. And similarly, in the case of even the monthly chart, if you look at it, there is slightly more bearishness than the bullishness. There is a level being created at 15,000, and there is a strong resistance at 15,100. So this looked like a range for this month. And then if you look over here, you see that there was the puts were squared off, and that's why you saw a big fall towards the end. 15,100 got squared off. So similarly, if you look at, I'm sorry, yeah, Bank Nifty chart also, the the bearishness was there, and 33,800 calls were shorted heavily, and 34,000 after 34,000 the shorts, the bears were strong. So that shows a sign of bearishness. But we do have some strong support levels now at the bottom. Let's see what happens tomorrow. But for you to take the trade in Bank Nifty, it's very simple. Um, don't get into this region. There's a no trading zone between 33,600, 33,500. There's 150 point. Don't do any trade. If market breaks this level, then you can make an entry. So if it is a fall, if it is uptrend again, there is a just draw a trend line over here. There is this range. Just keep this in mind. It has to break this level before you take any decision. So uh, and you have a strong resistance at this point. So you can capture some 300 points if you get into this level. There's a possibility. Tomorrow being an expiry, let's see, last few expiries, there has been some trending movement that we have seen, but let's see how it is. And next is on Nifty. Nifty, if you look at it, uh, uh, again, a very, very strong previous day high, previous day low. If you had gone through my video, it's there in the description box also. Please have a look at it. The previous day, previous high, low, which I had drawn, which I had explained yesterday and previously in other videos also. You see that Nifty had respected that level, and in fact, the place where Bank Nifty was trying to go down. Bank Nifty held this position actually. If you look at it, at the same point, Bank Nifty was holding uh, the level, and Nifty was not crossing it. At some point, Reliance actually pushed the market up, while Bank Nifty was not pushing it up. Reliance was pushing it up, and finally, Nifty broke towards the end of the day, which I also showed in my options analysis on what happened, the bearishness in the OI data also. So this was kind of the previous day low is broken now. So we have to wait for tomorrow for the price action, how market is going to behave. We have some interesting levels. The closure on 17th of May, which is here, and today's closure price low, which is the low. So we have very good level for us to watch out for. You have to wait for the action in case you are a trader, intraday trader. Please wait for an action here. If it breaks this level, you have a good 100 point, at least 50, 60 point chances here. And similarly, if it breaks over here, you again have a 60 point opportunity, 62 or perhaps even 80, 90 points opportunity. But wait for the action because for Nifty to move up, it has to break few levels. Um Generally, if market is very bullish, it doesn't wait for these levels to be broken. It will just jump and go. So you just wait for the action tomorrow and then take the decisions. We have two important levels over here, here, and here. Three levels. Okay. So I thought I should explain Reliance as well today because it did. You would have had an opportunity if you had opened the chart at this time. This Reliance was the only stock which was pushing the market up. Um, so this was the previous day high and low, and it got broken over here. It got retested and went up again. So in case you had an opportunity to make an entry somewhere here, or in this candle, somewhere in this candle, with a stop loss of perhaps this, which is a little long stop loss. That is the only place you would have gotten entry because there's a breakout. But because of the bearishness in the market, it had to come down again. And this pullback actually costed heavily on Nifty as well, which broke yesterday's low also. With that, I believe you had a very good trading day, and we'll catch up again tomorrow. Until then, bye. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. We'll catch you again tomorrow with another analysis, the expiry.